I'm Tamara, and because Marcus rushed out with his version of why he broke my heart and callously canceled our wedding, it's only right I get to tell my side of the story. The story of how I ended up with my heart broken, my life turned upside down, and my future, the future I had only previously dreamt of, gone. Just so. Because Marcus called off the wedding that I invested my whole soul into. I met Marcus through a friend, and from the first time we talked, I could tell that he was different from the average man. Him have manners, he was smart, he had actionable goals and was very kind, and he had no childhood trauma. Plus, him family loving, kind, and peaceful. They were very welcoming without the typical rich people standoffishness. His mother treated me like a princess from day one. It was a family I wished mine was more like and that I was happy to be a part of. Less than a year after we meet, Marcus proposed. I never hesitate to say yes. I was excited and we start planning the wedding immediately. Every girl dreams of a big, beautiful wedding, especially when money is no problem. From my perspective, there was no budget because Marcus and his family could more than afford it. My family not rich, but Marcus's is, and this is a once in a lifetime event, your wedding. And my opportunity to experience that one moment in time that Whitney Houston sang about. My opportunity to show the whole world that I am somebody, I'm a reach. I wanted everything to be perfect. And of course, I had to look good. I needed to get some nipping and tucking, and of course, the best of the best in everything. The most exclusive venue, the cake from the best bakery, flowers from the Netherlands, and I wanted to have my wedding pictures taken by Saeed Mahmoud. I believe if you're gonna do something, you might as well do it properly, especially when your man have money. But as the planning going on, I start notice some changes in a Marcus. Him not seem as excited as me. Him start act like the wedding planning has stress him out. And then him start talk about the budget. 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 The last Jamaican man who was good at budgeting got snatched by the IMF, and Marcus wasn't getting snatched from me. I started getting all kind of anxiety. I understand that weddings, especially the best weddings, will cost some money, but in Marcus's world, anything it costs would be a little bit of money. We had one major argument in public. I still can't believe it. I had to walk away from him because I couldn't believe that he was arguing back. Usually, he eventually does what I want, but this time was different. He was defiant. In hindsight, I should have taken sleep and marked death in her, but I brushed it off. Until the next weekend, when we were at a family get together, and he picked an argument with me in front of my whole family. Now, everybody knows I had this boy on lock. So when he decided to show me up in front of everybody about giving mommy his house and getting us a better one, I had no choice but to show him my other side. Me and mommy take him on. While I hadn't exactly talked to him about it yet, it shouldn't have been a big deal because I'm of it. And if my life I get upgraded, I have to upgrade my family too. His mother I live good, so my mother have to be on the same level because I didn't want nobody feel like them more than my mother. He left. And I was kind of happy because I had a party to go to that night that he was probably going to complain about because it wasn't his kind of crowd. And he'd been saying we're not spending enough time together as it is. But what was I supposed to do? Not have a social life and sit down under him day and night? The next morning, I realized he hadn't checked on me or issued his usual mea culpa. So, to help him get his mind right, I posted a hint via Sister Beyonce. He quickly called, and I decided to make him sweat a little bit, just in case he hadn't done his morning workout yet. So, I reject the call. My youth make posts about better him singular and stress. Same time, my WhatsApp started flooding with messages. Like my girls were questioning who run things. So I decided to call him and remind him who am I play with. He rejected my calls, and I started wondering if somebody thief him phone because reject my call. Next thing, phone turn off. So I realized, say, yeah, man, somebody must have stolen his phone because turn off phone. Upon who? After a couple hours, my phone's still blowing up and his phone's still going straight to voicemail. People asking me what's going on. I didn't realize I had so many haters and fans. My mother, she vexed because Auntie Marcia say it served me right if him left me because me did I get too hype. But tell mommy say Auntie Marcia just vexed because she wasn't going to be the only rich auntie in the family. I checked the tracker. He didn't know that I have on his truck, and I realized that he was at his parents' house. So we're outside. This was to my advantage because Tush people don't like excitement at them place. So I was sure he would acquiesce to what I wanted and chill with the tough guy acting in front of his parents. So I pulled up, I rang the doorbell, and this impassive android who looked just like Marcus, fear if I am bad, 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 answered the door and told me it's over. And I should let him know when he should have the things on me have a theme house delivered to me. Over. Delivered. They call Marcus because my Marcus would never, never, ever, ever. I started wondering if him didn't miss me so much him drop and lick him head because uh, leave who? I couldn't dwell on his well-being too long though because the android actually sounded serious and his parents expressed their support for his decision and wished me all the best. So I realized that them serious. The best? Wish me the best? After me plan, after me put my heart and soul into this wedding, after my mother already started living her best life, after I already knew where we were going for our first 5 wedding anniversaries, after no amount of money when me ever asked this man for ever required a why, which best? This is the best. So me start ball same time. But feel betrayed. Like me never really know him all along. Him lead me on. He told me yes when me make him promise me say nothing will ever come between we, no matter what. Me cry some more, yeah, man. Me beg him for change his mind. Me cuss him, me cry some more. Me beg, me cuss him, me cry some more. But him stand up firm. Him say, we not up on the same page. And I can see it in him eyes say him already make up his mind. My heart drop. What was I going to tell everybody? What was I going to drive to work tomorrow? The instantaneous shame overrode my anger and I was big mad, so you must know. I don't know how I made it back to the car to drive home. But I make sure I hurry up and jump into the car in case him change the man and decide to take back the car, right? So upon seeing my obviously fragmented, shattered, destroyed self come through the door, my mother asked me what happened. I told her that Marcus left me. She kissed her teeth and inquired if me have sense. How me for make a man like Marcus left me? Everybody shocked. My friend them hurt that they were not going to be in the wedding and receive the expensive gifts they knew were going to be in their swag bags. What you do for make him call it off? How you manage to lose a man like that became the soundtrack of my life. While everybody was mourning the loss of their affluence adjacents, they paid scant regard to the realities of my loss. No matter how much I called Marcus and begged his parents to talk to him, he was resolute. He was done with me. The hardest part for accept is that I never really know Marcus like I thought I did. Me the things I have him wrap around my fingers. I thought he was weak for me and would do anything and everything I wanted. My cousin Pablo said I pushed the man too far and I was too focused on impressing people with the wedding. Pablo also said I was a million times wrong to promise mommy the man house when I didn't even discuss it with him. But I feel like me try build something and him tear it down just so, just because of money. I learned my lesson though, because I realized that to have a successful future with someone, you have to be equally yoked. The love can't be one sided because Marcus obviously loves his money way more than he loved me.